So let's move
That's
on to
correct.
the next slide, which really breaks down the chemical as well as the mechanical processes for each of these. And we can talk about when each one is used for what type of material.
Okay, so well, substrate preparation basically is preparing the surface for the coating that we are going to apply. In this case, obviously, we are focusing in bonding systems for rubber to metal. So what we are trying to do is to create a good surface, a good environment for the primer to stick to the surface and perform the way it's supposed to perform. So right now, Pioneer, we usually have two different ways of preparing the surface. One is a chemical, which obviously consists on different chemicals that will prepare the surface and will modify the structure of that surface during the process. And obviously the mechanical. Mechanical will be more abrasive type of preparation. So we want to focus on the chemical. Usually is everything starts with cleaning the surface. Most of the surfaces or parts that we receive are coming from stampers, tube cutters. They were overseas for a long period of time, and they have some type of rust inhibitor. So what we need to do is make sure we clean perfectly that surface with degreasers, and after that they will go through a mild edge just to prepare the surface as we are gonna apply a phosphate layer on top. So what the acid etch is gonna do is gonna create some holes in the structure, micro holes in the structure, so we can deposit the phosphate crystals in there. And phosphate will be one of our best substrate preparation and the most common use for parts, steel parts, basically. Then after that, we can do two type of things. We can put an organic seal, which is a very mild seal. In some cases, customers doesn't like that, so we leave the surface as it is. But we need to make sure the parts are coated fast, 24, 48 hours later. If not, they will start to rust, especially if there's humidity in the environment, depending on rainy season and all that stuff. You need to take that into consideration. If you choose to use the organic seal, that will definitely help you on those conditions. After that, you just need to make sure it's completely dry, and then you move it to the next process. So basically, that's what the chemical process looks like, the flow. It's pretty straightforward. Everything is done in one same line with different with barrels, similar to the video on top of it. For the mechanical, the mechanical is obviously an abrasive cleaning of the surface, but again, just in order to avoid contamination on our blasting systems, we degrease everything prior to blasting. So we start with a degreasing only, a mild edge as well, and then we apply the blasting. Um, Usually what we're looking here is to create roughness on the part, and that roughness is going to create you a lot of contact points that will allow you to apply the primer and the adhesive, and will bond to the surface. Mechanical, most of the aluminum parts are mechanical cleaning or mechanical preparation, sorry. And that's what we do also for some of the plastics that we receive. In some other cases, we have also a special aluminum wash, but it's followed by blasting operation.
Okay. So really what we're trying to do here is increase the surface area for preparation and adhesion of the bonding material, whether that be the primer or even in some cases the adhesive directly to the part, right, Pablo?
Yeah, you couldn't say it better. That's basically what both processes are looking for. Increase the contact surface that we're going to have by creating these peaks and valleys in order for the primer to attach to the surface.